Welcome back to Final Decal School. Thanks for joining me. Always so grateful for any likes and subscribes that I receive. So recently I feel like I've been constantly having to come up with new ideas and look for inspiration everywhere, whether it's for this channel, for my decal shop, for the courses I'm doing, for designs I'm making to sell, and various other bits and pieces that I do in my life and kind of future goals that I want to achieve as well. I'm just constantly having to create ideas and keep my brain inspired. So in this video, I thought I would just do a quick overview of all of the different places and all of the ways I try to come up with new ideas. So these are just a few ideas and I will share the easiest and my favourite way to get ideas at the very end. So stick around for that. So firstly, I try to not look at what my competition are doing. It is quite hard because they just pop up whether I want them to or not, and I see things that are very similar to what I do and what I sell. But I really try to not look at them too much so that I won't even subconsciously just exactly copy what other people are doing. And then for my decal business, I am a lot of the time just kind of building on my already popular designs. So it's not too difficult to come up with new stuff for there. It's just kind of thinking, what designs do people already really enjoy and what could I do alongside those so that they'll buy like 2 or 3 instead of just the one. So I tend to do those like in the same style with different wording or something. But occasionally I will do a whole new section of designs, which I did a couple of months ago to start the year. And then I also have to come up with video ideas for this channel, new designs for my SVG shop, new course ideas, and then various other things. So I'm always trying to come up with new ideas for future stuff to do as well. So I try to get inspiration for all of these from completely separate places. The first thing I do is to really try and keep afloat with kind of what is trending and what's popular, like the popular colours and what kind of prints and themes are being used on clothes and home decor in shops. But to kind of spot what is trending before it comes out in the shops, there are websites like these ones. So this is Trend Hunter and it just has different categories and loads of articles and different kind of updates basically on what is trending at the moment and what they think is going to be trending this year. It does take a little bit of kind of clicking around and reading different things to figure it out, but there's lots on there. Coolhunting.com is another similar one, lots of different categories and kind of articles about what has been popular recently. This is a good one, Pinterest Predicts. This is where they kind of collate all of their search information, what people have been looking for on Pinterest, and will basically tell you what has become the most popular content kind of recently and what they predict is going to be even more popular this year. So this one is just about what kind of rooms and interiors you can expect to see more of in 2021. And again, loads of different categories to explore and have a look through. Then on Etsy, in the seller handbook, there are these seasonal tips. Just click on here and they do a report every so often that will give you some tips for kind of what they predict for 2021 and again what a lot of customers have been searching for and what is becoming more popular. I also just try to kind of be aware of what is trending on social media. When you look at these places, it is a little bit hard to stand out when you take inspiration from there because there's a lot of the same kind of stuff and again you don't want to just be copying. But I think if you're making a note of little things that you like from, say if you like a colour combination from something one person has done, a font choice from another, the way something is photographed from another, and you're kind of bringing in ideas from everywhere and kind of mashing them up in your own sort of style. Ideas don't always come right away when I do this because apparently my prime idea generating time is exactly when I'm trying to get asleep. who else gets this? It is so annoying, but some of my best ideas have come at this time. And it's probably because it is so quiet and I've got nothing else to distract me. So because of this, I've learned to always keep a pen and a notepad by my bed, and sometimes I'll wake my husband up and just put the light on, but sometimes I just try and scribble and hope for the best in the dark. I hope that it makes sense the next morning. But I also get ideas when I'm listening to music or podcasts or sit and have a coffee or going for a walk, so I make sure I've got a space in my phone to jot down ideas. And then every so often I'll kind of move them into a Trello board so that I can organise them where they need to go. And I think the more relevant information to and the more kind of relevant stuff I expose myself to, the more ideas like that seem to flow. I do also sometimes do a bit of research as well though into what my customers are looking for. So I'll go on sites like Answer Socrates and add my niche and vinyl decal, for example, if I'm looking for ideas for videos for this channel, and see if there is anything in particular that people have been searching for. Maybe I can answer their questions. These are probably better for creating content than products, but if you do lots of different searches related to your niche, then something relevant might pop up and might spark an idea. Then I'll also have a look on Etsy, either in the search bar to see what kind of things people have been searching for when they're looking for my type of product, and then also in my search history to see what people have been searching for to get to my shop. One of my most popular one is boyfriend gifts, for example, so I'm always trying to think of new ideas that can kind of serve the customers that are coming to my shop for those. If you don't have Etsy or a site that shows you these search analytics, then it's definitely worth setting up a Google Analytics code to track how your customers are finding you. If you Google wherever you sell and then Google Analytics, you can usually find instructions for how to set that up. And then once it starts tracking how people are finding you, it'll give you a bit more insight into kind of what they're looking for, and hopefully can give you some ideas of what else to offer. But actually the easiest way I have came up with new ideas, well, technically they're not my ideas, but this is good for ideas generation, was to ask my customers if there is anything else they want to see. So on videos, on social media posts, on emails, sometimes on listings, if I can kind of fit it in and it works. I'll ask my customers or viewers to let me know if there is any type of product or video or course or whatever that they want to see. I've had some great ideas that have gone on to get a lot of good feedback or made a lot of sales just from people telling me what they want me to do. So that was just a really quick overview of how I come up with new ideas if you need inspiration. Hope that was helpful. And do let me know if you have any other future ideas for videos for me. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.